still love Wind Waker HD. It got rid of a lot of the tediousness of the original game. You aren't required to get a friggin' bag upgrade just to get all the things you need to get through the game. So you start out with a bag that holds more rupees. The Triforce quest isn't as annoying on the rupee front, at least.
Yeah.
At least some of the treasures they give you just the Triforce shard immediately instead of needing to decode a map. You only need that for 3 of them. And coincidentally, all 3 of those you get that you have to still decode are all those you can get before the second half of the game. All the other 5 you get in the second half of the game are just the Triforce shards immediately. And again, if you ask a lot for them to try to remake the dungeons they were going to put in there, they probably ended up using for Twilight Princess anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's kind of similar how the Zelda stuff ended up being used for both Master Quest, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, I think, as well.
Wait, for... What was this again?
Zelda, remember when they were... I don't think they could have talked about it a decent bit. It's, you know Ocarina of Time? That dual disc drive? Miyamoto originally wanted them to have an expansion for Ocarina of Time, include like 2 more temples.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Including the one that would give you the Triforce or whatever.
I know that one that was used in Twilight Princess with the Temple of Time thing.
Yep. Supposedly the rumor was that, well, Miyamoto wanted the developers to work on that, but Eiji Aonuma and his team didn't want to do that. So they decided to give Miyamoto a challenge. Instead of doing that, we're going to make a new Zelda game in 20 months.
And that was Majora's Mask.
Yes. It explains a lot about the weird ways of how it works.
I mean, this kind of thing isn't too uncommon in the games industry when you have the assets and stuff. You tend to make your games quickly, but... I mean, I told you a story about Sly Cooper a couple of times when they started the first game in 3 years because they needed to make all the assets and stuff to have them there. And then they made a challenge, and the entire company essentially just put a challenge on themselves to be like, alright, the sequel's going to be done in 2 years since we already have most of the assets set up for all the main players from the first game.
Right.
So we're just going to need to put in some effort to make the new characters.
I wonder if something that's happened with Lost Age for this, too.
I wouldn't be surprised because a decent amount of the assets were already made. Actually, you want to know what it was? Because the thing with Lost Age was that this was all originally supposed to be one game.
Right.
So...
I guess it was limited cartridge space that couldn't fit everything they wanted.
Yep. Kind of reminds me of 0-3 in that regard.
Right. 0-3 did a lot of things so well. It looks like the end of the game kind of got hampered by
their ambition, basically, is what got hampered in the process.
Yeah, see, I know the final boss, they wanted it to be even grander than it was.
Specifically the face.
The second phase.
Yeah,
the
second
giant phase, yeah.
Yeah. That's what it would look like.
Spear's been drained.
That's basically the insta-kill ability.
Right. Jeez. Banished to the underworld. My God!
To the Shadow Realm with you.
No, not the Shadow Realm. Where do you play children's card games? There's anything about children's card games. Yeah, this dungeon's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is kind of difficult when you...
The fucking lack of light does not help.
Yeah. It is a trial by fire dungeon, unfortunately.
That just figures.
Actually, no, but... Then I want to focus on energy on you.
I mean, hey, it's kind of cool to know that basically, like, they wanted to avoid just doing an expansion for a Zelda game that didn't really need it. Especially since it's going to be for a peripheral that basically failed, too.
Yeah. It's the double edge, basically, of what happens when, you know, sometimes you get amazing games that are done, you know, within that short period of time on...
They take shortcuts, and sometimes it can work wonders.
Yeah, because sometimes you get games that are done at, you know, the request of the people developing the game, and then you get times where the games are being developed short, but you can tell that the developers really don't...
The shortcuts really helped.
Yeah.
You change a few mechanics here or there, but otherwise, just keep a lot of things similar to a differently built game.
Yep.
Meanwhile, nowadays, you basically get games that are basically taking a full development cycle to make, but they're done in the same assets and same worlds that are slightly touched up. Like Tears of the Kingdom and debatably Spider-Man 2.
That's a lot of open world games as well, to be honest.
Especially the sequels, when they keep you in the same world. I was gonna say God of War Ragnarok, then again I imagine that was
I mean, you
linear.
say that, but there's a very easy moniker to point to when you say that. Ubisoft.
Oh, right.
Because you want to know how many times they've copy and pasted their open world design.
They are like the prime example.
They are like the
lazy
example
Yup.
when it comes to that.
Yep, that is true. Even the freaking latest Assassin's Creed game, the one that basically tried to be like the older one again, trying to follow some of its older trappings.
Also, I recently subscribed to a channel that I knew about for the longest time, but, well, I say I knew about, but you heard about, I forget what the dude's name is, but Zero Punctuation or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
basically went and made his own,
yeah, that was a big thing of the
and
news.
a lot of the people basically followed him because...
Yep, that was a big thing of gaming news, because the Escapist basically was expecting more profits to come in, and more, like, I guess, revenue, whatever, from
the higher-ups expected, you know, the infinite growth scenario, but the reality of it is that, they all, it's a blue-green,
white, red, yellow? Oh, shit.
Blue, green, pink. Yeah, okay. Blue, green, white, yellow, red.
Okay, yep.
Anyways, keep going.
Alright. As long as you remember blue, green, white, yellow, red. But yeah. Basically, because they didn't get the powers they're looking for, Escape is trying to fire their editor-in-chief for the video department. And basically everybody else is like, this is bullshit, so they left en masse.
They followed suit.
That's what happens when the fucking...
That's what happens when you let money, the obsession of trying to make infinite money, prioritize the first rule of a business, which is something that, you know, it's like, if I ever run a company, I should really, like, do that as, like, a question is just like, what is the first rule of a business? If anyone says, make money, I'm gonna kick them out immediately. It's like, because by that logic, it's like, I could steal money from a bank or just kill someone on the street and take money. Does that make me a businessman?
Yes! God, you're part of the front! No.
Oh god, you people really need help. And you try doing that to me, I promise I'll put you in a corner so hard, you probably won't leave.
It's sadly something that it doesn't feel like too many businesses understand that, like, a business will work well if you try to make your employees happy and try to make them freaking, you know...
I mean, the first rule of business, like I said, is, or as I was trying to allude to,
in theory it is to make money,
no,
but...
The real first rule of business is actually to make a product or service that people want to...
Right.
To take part in.
Yes.
If you don't do that, the only thing you're going to be doing is basically death by 1,000 cuts. Unfortunately, the problem is, the wrong people usually get punished for it.
Yep.
Because, like, what was that, more PPs. Who do I do that to?
Terrence is pretty low.
Yeah, he needs it.
He is always the one that runs low on PP more than anybody else.
Yep. So
he needs the ability to restore PP with his gin, too.
Yep. Something that I probably should really consider putting it to.
Because him and me have been using their magic a lot.
And I even to a certain extent, but that's more me just playing on the outside. It's nice to see that there's some enemies here that can actually use some wind against.
Yep. But yep, now the former people of the Escapists formed a second wind.
Yep. I've watched all their videos.
I saw news about that from another channel. I subscribed to them right away. And I was like, all right.
It's like, at first I was like, you know, I don't usually pay attention to these sort of channels that much, but I'll give you guys a chance to see what happens. I've been thoroughly enjoying what I've seen so far of them.
Yeah,
they're quite fun.
Yeah, I forgot to bring it up. That was definitely something big. I was like, holy shit. To think that the company could just freaking basically commit suicide to themselves with one bad move. Like, God
I've heard of a death by 1,000 cuts, but to see a scenario like that, it's weird for me to say that I find some catharsis in that.
Yeah. That's what happens. You fire a manager that a lot of people that work in that company like, and then, well, you basically face the consequences. Like, wait, what? Why is everybody else leaving? Gee, it's like you got rid of the one person that made everybody else love being there and doing the thing that you were supposed to be doing.
And the one person that actually, made people pay attention to you, and actually, was the foundation for everything.
I mean, losing Yahtzee was obviously the biggest killer for them, but, getting rid of that editor chief made everybody follow suit, so,
It's like, he was, I don't know too much about the details about behind him, but I know that he's a pretty big deal as well as part of it, so it's like,
Nick was the one that helped, organize all their video content. They were, expanding a lot of things where I noticed.
Yeah, but I'll just say at the very least, I hope the best for him. And I hope for the people that decided it was a brilliant idea.
I mean, Yahtzee is with Nick. Basically all of them for that second win group. Everybody that used to be the escapists that left after that guy got fired, they went with that guy that got fired and formed second win. Now they don't have a corporate overlord breathing down their necks.
Yeah.
Which would be good and bad.
It's a double edge. We do need... Yep. I'm not going to sit here and say that money isn't important, but when the priority is just making money alone, you've done it all wrong.
Yep. Gotta be a thing you're passionate about.
You have to give a service that people want to take a part in. If you don't follow that first rule of the business, you're going to die a slow and painful death. The tragedy is that the wrong people usually suffer for those consequences.
Yep. Sometimes makes me think of people that make games that feel like they should be making, or people that make certain games and feel like they'd be better off making other kinds of games.
Or in the case of, I'm not sure, I've heard about the Unity thing.
Oh, right.
There was that one guy who's originally a ECO. I'm just sitting here thinking, when you sit here and listen to a guy like that,
we need to make more profits.
It's like when you sit here and listen to a guy do that, that's the kind of thing where somebody needs to kind of be there to be have that kind of information in the back burner, because it's if you get a person like that again, it's like, hey, I want to work for the company again because I clearly care about games. And then you see it's the one person who's like, oh, you decided that was a good fucking idea to make a concept of basically making a microtransaction for making every single fucking bullet in the game cost money.
Oh, yeah.
If anything was like that, I was like, I'd ask you to get the fuck out.
That's why everybody was like, well, bye, Unity.
Yep.
And they backpedaled most of that, but now the trust has been lost. And you're willing to even think about making a decision like that.
The thing is, to be fair, it doesn't just go towards him. It extends beyond that.
Yep.
There's a lot of... There's, a foundation of people who basically follow the same principle of thought. And...
Give me the drug!
Please, give me the drug quickly! Oh, thank you. You saved my life! Wait.
Take your ass up, Bobby. God dang it, Bobby! Finally! Hello, my Emperor!
Thank you for your help. I'll be okay now. Look! It's a man!
You couldn't tell her the voice?
What are you talking about? What did you expect?
God damn!
Well, I mean, we couldn't see who was talking.
That's a very masculine woman.
My sudden appearance seems to have startled you.
Oh, just him.
I would have revealed myself sooner, but I could not even move. How did you become paralyzed while you were invisible? And had ability to conceal yourself. Are you an adept? An adept? What are you talking about?
He doesn't even know.
You used synergy to conceal yourself, didn't you? Only an adept could do that. Yes. I was using synergy to conceal myself.
Huh.
Something in his tail doesn't sound right.
Okay.
I shall peer into his heart.
There we go. That's right, read his thoughts. We're dragging that fucking wall.
What's the matter, Ivan?
I can't read them!
This is Bobby, the ruler of Toby.
Did he get amnesia or something?
And that wasn't synergy he was using to conceal himself. It was the power of an ancient civilization.
Aha!
I said nothing of the kind. How can you know that? So I guess that would make you adepts.
So at least understands our power
Does that
somewhat.
mean I finally found true Lemurians?
Lemurians?
That's why I'm saying we're adepts. Well, what's Lemuria? Yes, what is this Lemuria? What? You're adepts? You're not Lemurians?
Huh. New lore, eh? Is that another word for human?
So I was wrong. Are you searching for these Lemurians, Bobby? Bobby, you're the ruler of Toby. You can have anything you want. Why would you want to find these Lemurians?
Probably make a lot of money.
Even the ruler of Toby has his limitations. Every year I grow older and more frail. This body's had it.
Do you have a successor or something?
And you regret growing older?
Or are you just trying to gain immortality?
I understand your desire to remain young, but there's nothing anyone can do about it. Wait a sec, Isaac. Do you remember when we were in Soul Sanctum?
That can be anything.
That's right. Kraden said alchemy could thwart death itself.
Right.
What was that?
Does you know Crane by any chance?
Did you say you know Kraden?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Bobby! If only we came in with torches.
Yeah.
We've been searching everywhere for you, Bobby.
Dude, think about that.
Iodem said we'd find you in Altmiller Cave. You're not glad we found you? No, it's not that. What are you doing in a cave such as this, my lord?
I was bored.
I have my reasons. Everyone in Toby has been in a panic over your absence. Do not mean to cause anyone any undue concern. We're just happy we found you before the finals began. The trials have already ended? Shit. Why have you been in this cave for so long? I had an important errand. It's been taken care of. Splendid! Then you can attend the finals.
That was a good dirt nap, though.
I must speak more with these people. Who are they?
Don't you worry about it. Get out of here.
I owe my life to them. Pardon our rudeness. You have our gratitude for saving Bobby's life.
Yeah, you finally acknowledge us being here, dicks.
You must have Iodem grant them a reward. You can speak with them after the finals are finished.
Well, we can be part of them.
Oh, I see. If that's what we have to do, then...
Alright.
I have not heard your names yet. I'm Garrett. This is Isaac.
Sorry, I can't speak for myself.
I am Ivan. My name is Mia. Come see me at my palace once the finals have ended. That will still bug me. I would like to speak with you further.
The silent protagonist becomes somebody else.
Say, I have an idea. Why don't you enter the finals?
There we go!
You have some interesting powers. But Lord Bobby, they have not cleared the trials.
I said they could be in the finals!
Only warriors who clear the trials can appear in the finals.
Fuck you!
And you don't think that saving my life qualifies as a suitable trial?
You're not wrong!
I don't
Better
like
trial than anything anybody else did.
I look forward to seeing you battle.
Well, works for me.
Let's go home, boys.
What the fuck did we just walk into?
He's asking us to appear in Colosso, isn't he? Is he serious? He wants to see us fight using our synergy. That's what it is. The finals. Should we do it?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So we are not. So we'll do it. Either way, we're stuck here in Toby until Colosso is over. Bobby said that he wanted to talk to us, didn't he? He seemed to know Kraden.
Yep.
What could be the connection between Lemuria and the Adepts? I suspect he knows quite a bit about what's going on with us.
That's the ancient civilization, eh?
I guess all we can do is wait around until Colosso's over. I hate just waiting around. Come on, let's enter Colosso. Can we do it?
Yeah, no.
Great, it's exciting. We'll just have to do our best. If If you want to do it, Isaac, we'll go along with you.
Come on, guys. Have a sense of adventure. It'd be fun.
You know what? I think now it's about time for me to start setting things up.
We got another series of battles coming up.
Yep.
Oh, God. Isaac's just do a bit of everything.
This will make more sense why I'm doing it like this later.
Okay. I can trust your judgment for...
As weird as it all looks.
Only Isaac's gonna have one of each element.
Yep. Just out of curiosity, what do I look like?
Oh, he's gonna be going solo, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he can kill himself.
Huh, you can.
From eating worms. Neat.
Huh, worms. Whatever. Hey, 40,000 coins. I should really buy something.
Well, he did sell a lot of stuff earlier. We were like over 30,000 after we sold all that extra gear we didn't need.
Yeah. I'm gonna check one more time.
So you can upgrade Isaac more.
Can I get anything else in here? Nothing here. Do I? Do I not?
Burning Axe does give you a fire element on the regular, though.
Yeah, I think the fire element might be more important.
There's the plain weapon that...
Let me just check the
little
armor,
more
actually.
damage. Oh,
The armor might actually be what I want to check.
He's good. Look what he has. I don't think there's anything I can really upgrade him anymore. Other than the helm. Oh, he's got a mail cap as well. You don't have room for it!
Don't have room, he says? Here.
Sell the water of life. God damn it, not again!
Ooh, this is rare stuff! I mean, it is.
I've already sold one. I'm not gonna sell another, god damn it! Well, you can help him. You can help Gary.
May as well help Gary.
Defense is surprisingly low looking at everything. More game tickets! Yay! We can go for one more item, hopefully. At the slot if we really wanted to do it again. Yeah, I don't think anything else is gonna be.
Okay. We're good now? Alright. Let me just do one last thing. Since we have some tickets.
Alright, yeah, may as well.
Maybe I won't win.
You get different kinds of boots and other gear. What are you going for? Oh, I see what you're trying to go for. I thought I knew what you're trying to go for.
Well,
Another thing of boots! Yay! For boots! God damn it! I mean, in theory, somebody else could wear them. That would be better.
so, give the item. Sure. Why not? Everybody gets a pair of boots.
Except for Mia. You're already strong enough, Mia. You don't need anything else.
Alright, so you know what? Let's just save here and
I think
next time.
I was gonna say we should probably end it because pick one of the other files, not this one.
Yeah. We'll get rid of Isaac.
Yep. I still thought it was a good name.
Yep.
All right, we'll come back next time. I guess we'll go to Colosso.
Yeah, we'll take on Colosso next time. See you then.